Morning, everybody. Rick here. We are in another ghost town. This is called Bushong, Bushong, Kansas. It's located in Lyons County. It's got a little bit of a history. I'm going to turn you right here and let you look at it while I'm telling you the history of this ghost town. There's maybe more than one location, but we're just going to play it by ear. But let's get started. Come on along and join me. Make sure you put your coat and gloves on because it's still pretty chilly out, about 32 degrees this morning, but it's a very sunny, pretty morning. It's just really cold. So, like I always say, come along, join me. Let's go look at this just here real quick. Okay, this is in Bushong, Kansas, this little ghost town here. This was once a whistle stop for the Missouri Pacific Railroad at one time. In 1886, this was named after Albert J. Doc Bushong. What it was he was a St. Louis Browns catcher, and they actually won the 1886 World Series over the Chicago White Stockings. Pretty interesting. That's why it's called Bushong. During the Cold War, Bushong was one of the first generations of nuclear-tipped intercontinental ballistic missiles. The site was active from 1961 to 1965. So, there you have it. That's all the information I could get. So let's walk on down here. We'll take a look at another old building down here. We're actually not too far from Emporia, Kansas. Here's another old structure. I do believe that sign is probably the authentic sign that went with the building. Garage, it says on it. But then it also says Bushong, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Bushong Garage Oil and Gas. And there's the dirt road that we didn't go down that particular dirt road. We actually come off of 50 East this morning. There's another large building here, if we can find it. I think I see it from here. We'll just have to drive down a block or two. This is just a little ways further east of Elmdale, Kansas, which I just recently did a video on here recently. Now, up at the very top up there, it's got 1926 for this particular building. We might go up here and see if we can peek inside. Okay. I'm not sure. Of course, I didn't have any there just wasn't much about these buildings. Now there was something over there at one time. There remains the foundation right over there. Let's go over and look at this building over here. And there again, this looks like it may have been a bank at one time. Looks like there may be a vault back in there. What might have been an old vault. There are no trespassing signs. We can't go in, but back in there, it may not come out on the video. It does appear that that might have been a vault at one time. And I really don't see any dates. And then let's go on back here. There's another. What might have been a structure at one time up there. Okay, well, I think we're going to go look at this other old building over here. It's just about a block down and maybe a block over, and then we got another old ghost town we're going to be going to. It's called Allen, Kansas. I don't think it's very far from here. It's about, I don't know, 6 or 7 miles. I don't think, maybe 8. It's not too awful far from here. We're going to be making hopefully 3 stops this morning. I'm sure hoping we can anyway. Alright, well, that's all we can show you right here at this particular time, but we're going to go on down and see what else we can see here in Bushong, Kansas. So just bear with us, and we're going to go explore around a little bit, and we'll just be back here in a little bit. Okay, well, I found this Veterans Memorial here, North Lyon County Veterans Memorial, and it's just right down from those old abandoned structures I just came from. This all looks like it's fairly new, so let's go up here and check out this Veterans Memorial here. See if I can get this in a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. War of 1812, this one says. Mexican War, Civil War. Oh, they've even got some sheets, info sheets. Oh, never mind. You gotta. They're all in plastic and all that. So here's a. Oh, I don't know if I can get this or not. Captain Joel Stratton, Reading or Reading, Kansas. These are all lined up and down. Here's another one. Major General James McMillan, Agnes City, Kansas. And this is World War I, 1914 to 1918. These benches this has the United States Navy. Here's World War II, 1939 to 1945. Oh, here's one from right here in Americus, Kansas, just down the street. Sergeant Grant F. Timmerman, Americus, Kansas. We just went through Americus, Kansas. Oh, here's Admire, Kansas. Second Lieutenant Robert Clayton, pilot. Looks like Admire, Kansas. There's a stone arch bridge in Admire, Kansas area, and I'm going to try to find it here later on. Here, this says POW-MIA, you are not forgotten. And that is very, very true. We got crosses all up and down. Remembering those that gave all. This is from the Korean, or Civil War, I'm sorry, Civil War here. World War I, that says World War II. It says United States Army. This will defend, it says. And these are POW-MIAs here. This is a very nice park. And like I said, it doesn't look like it's all that old. Kind of swing around here to let you see the United States Coast Guard on that bench. Colonel Victor Bequin, Redding, Kansas. Tech Sergeant Austin Casebuyer, Redding, Kansas. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. And here's a bench from the United States Marine Corps. And here's one, Dennis Scheisser. I hope I didn't mispronounce that. Photographer, Allen, Kansas. That's where we're going to be going next. And this is interesting. Red, white, and blue, really pretty. And I think these are dog tags. Or, no, I'm sorry. These are actually business donors. All these are business donors that helped build this memorial park. This is really cool. A big building right over there, that's where we're going to be going to next. Looks like there's a basketball court, swing set. That's pretty nice. It's really unexpected. This is really very nice. And all these benches are colored to the paint color matches the service. Like, you know, the Marine Corps is red. And United States Coast Guard is red, white, and blue with the stripes. Oh, I missed one. United States Air Force. Aim high, fly, fight, and win. And it's a blue and a kind of a gray there for that bench. Okay, and there again, this is in Bushong, Kansas. Okay, I'll tell you, we're going to drive on around here and take a look at this other large building over here, and then we're going to try to make our way to Allen, Kansas if we can. Okay, this is the last building that we're going to look at here in Bushong, Kansas. It looks like it might have been a high school at one time. I couldn't get any information on these, but you can kind of glance in there. It's pretty well gone. One big building, and I think there might be some kind of a date up there. There's something on that plaque up there, but I cannot make it out. Of course, there's a tree limbs right in front of it. Very big old building. Like I say, more than likely a grade school or high school, I would imagine. Of course, I could tell what that plaque says up there. I just can't make it out. This is all the closer we're going to be able to get because it's all on private property. But we'll get what we can. I'm going to walk down this road here and get the back side of it if I can. Yeah, as you can see, the whole back end of it, or the whole middle, is gone. Wow. Okay. That's just all the closer we're going to be able to get. This one I actually saw on the website that I looked up about this area. Okay, I got my binoculars out, and I do believe it says District Number 1, 1913, or could be 1918. But that's just as good as I could get. So, I think we're going to go on to our next destination, which hopefully will be Allen, Kansas. It's another ghost town. Okay, well, all I could get on my information was the town was formed in around 1886. So, but I do believe that's either a 3 or an 8 up there. But there's so many tree limbs in the way, I just can't. And it's really faded, and that don't help matters any. But it does say district number 1, either 1918 or 1913. So, a very old building, and it is a grade or a high school or both. But again, I'm just not real sure. So with that, we're going to go on. This is going to be part 1, Ghost Town Tour, on this Saturday morning, January 16th. So, just kick back and try to keep warm, and we'll be back in just a little bit.